Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been a little bit MIA lately, but I'm getting back into it for the year. So I decided to film my birthday makeup. I just went out for dinner with friends and then went clubbing. So I'm going in with the Benefit Professional first, just to fill in all my pores, and then going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and just popping that all over my face. By the way, don't mind my dodgy tan. I don't know why I put so much on my face, but obviously by the end of it you can see that my face looks a lot better with makeup because I put like a little bit of a lighter shade foundation on. So yeah, then I just sprayed my face with a bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and then I'm mixing a little bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter and was it the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk? And I'm just applying that with one of my favorite makeup brushes, which is the Morphe. I can't remember the number, but I'll leave it listed down below. And I'm just applying that all over my face. Then I felt my face was a little bit too pale compared to the rest of my body, so I just put a little bit of the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in the shade 54 just on my face and blending that in as well. For concealer, I use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium and just applying that underneath my eyes to conceal and highlight. And then to highlight the rest of my face, I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light just to pop on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and then on my chin, and then of course blending it out. Then taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just using that to bake underneath my eyes, just with that same beauty blender as we used before. And then for eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Medium Brown and just using that to fill in my brows. Then I'm just taking some Maybelline Fit Me Concealer again in the shade Light to define the brows just on a concealer brush. So just running that below and above each brow. Then setting the rest of the face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless Face Powder in the shade Darkest Brown just on a large Too Faced fluffy brush. Then I'm just taking a Reborn brush and I'm just wiping off the excess powder from the under eye bake. And then to bronze up my face, I'm using the MAC Give Me Sun, and yeah, I'm just pretty much adding a little bit more than usual just because I feel like my base was a little bit too light in comparison to the rest of my body. So I did go a little bit ham on the bronzer, but it's literally one of my favorite bronzers ever. I love the color. It like matches and complements my tan really well. So just placing that in the hollows of my cheekbones, around the perimeter of my face, and then down the sides of my nose, and then along my jawline as well. Then taking the new Sweet Peach Too Faced palette, and oh my god, it actually smells amazing. I'm taking the bronzy shade. I don't know if it really like did much, but I just went over my bronzer with it just to give myself a little bit more of a glow. And I also used the blush that was in it as well. And then going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm taking the middle shade just to contour my face. So just placing that directly in the hollows of my cheekbones. Then I'm just taking some more of the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just using that to bake underneath my contour, just using the same beauty blender, so just creating a line directly underneath. Then taking the Too Faced palette again, and I'm going in with the highlighter, and this is bomb. Like, this highlighter looks exactly like the Mary Luminizer, which I love. It's like a really pretty, like, white champagne-y type highlight. So just placing that on the cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and then down the bridge of my nose. I was seriously loving it. For eyeshadow, I use the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette. I'm taking that top middle shade as a transition shade in my crease with a large fluffy brush. Then taking the orangey colour and also placing that in my crease as well. Then taking that Ready Brownie Gorgeous shade, I'm just using that mainly in the outer corners just to create a little bit more depth in the eye makeup look, and I'm also dragging that underneath my lower lash line as well. Then taking the Huda Beauty Rose Gold eyeshadow palette and taking 24K, which is just the foiled gold eyeshadow, and just placing that on the inner corners of my eyes just with my finger. And then just using the same blending brush as before just to blend out all the harsh edges. Then I'm taking this Ofra highlighter in the shade Blissful and using that to highlight my inner corners and brow bone. It's so pretty. It's like a champagne-y gold. I actually use this to like highlight my body. I like highlighting like my chest area and my arms and my shoulders. Like when I go out, I think it looks really pretty, and people like always compliment my skin when I put highlighter on. And then I'm taking, I think, of the shade Cocoa out of the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm just mainly focusing that on the outer corners of the eyes just to create a little bit more depth, and also using the black as well. And then I'm just wiping away the excess powder from the bake from underneath my contour off. I hate how the ring light really like makes my face look really pale when it really isn't. It must just be the white light doing it, but I swear my foundation matched my body in the end. Then I'm taking the Rimmel Scandalize Micro Liner and just using that to create a wing. And then I'm just curling my lashes just with a lash curl that I got from Kohl's. And then I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner just to line my waterline. Then going in with Cocoa eyeshadow again from the Huda Beauty palette. I'm just taking it on one of these definer brushes. This one's from Anastasia. I'll leave all my brushes listed down below. And just using that to smoke out the lower lash line. For mascara, I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, one of my favorites, just to obviously coat my top and bottom lashes. And then for eyelashes, I tried on like 5,000 different pairs and I just didn't know which ones. I'll leave it down below because I can't remember which ones I used because I didn't show them on the camera. But yeah, I'll definitely leave them listed down below. And then just coating my bottom lashes. They're so long and it's so hard to not get my bottom lashes like clumpy. Then going in with this Smashbox lip liner that I actually received the other day. It's in their Nude Gen series. I'll also leave that listed down below, but wow, these are amazing. Like, I love the color of this. And then to fill in my lips, I'm using my go-to, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dusty Rose liquid lipstick. I've gone through one whole tube. This is my second tube. It's my favorite. If I don't know what lipstick to wear, like to go out or whatever, I always wear this one. So if I'm wearing a lipstick on Instagram and I haven't tagged them, then I'm probably wearing Dusty Rose because it's my favorite. And then I'm trying out the new Too Faced Sweet Peach lip glosses. Again, I forgot what color it was in, but I'm pretty sure it was the palest one, and they smell and actually taste amazing. I did lick my lips, but yeah, I've put that on top, and then I just spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, went and curled my hair, put on a dress. I actually wasn't naked, I swear. I was wearing a boob tube, but this is what I ended up wearing to my birthday dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Are you filming me? Fuck off!
Dude, no, pretend you're looking at me.
Don't!
Oh, way too beautiful, girl.
No.
Stop looking!
You got an eyebrow or eyelash just
Where?
hanging out there. See it?
Pass me a really thin brush.